So there's a lot to look forward to in 2022, man, and I'm so excited, and I know you're gonna be when we talk about it. Yo, everybody, it's your main man, Mighty Albert, and we have an awesome video for you guys today. Super exciting. First of all, Happy New Year, guys. Welcome to the year 2022. I have a feeling that this is going to be a great year, not only for me personally, but actually, this is going to be an epic year for the gamer, okay? I'm talking great games. I'm talking great tech. I'm talking so much potential this year. As a matter of fact, I feel that this is the year that should have been 2021. You know, as far as the game releases go, as far as new tech, new just everything that is coming to us gamers, us consumers, things that we've been waiting for a long time. And not only that, things that we believe, or at least I believe, is going to be a part of 2022 that hasn't even necessarily been announced yet. We're going to get into that. But first, if this is your first time on the channel, please hit that sub button, hit the thumbs up. It helps out a ton. And if you don't even like the video, shoot, leave a thumbs down. I like the feedback. But with that out of the way, guys, let's get into what I believe is going to be the best year for us gamers and techies. Let's dive right in. So right off the rip, guys, going into the tech part of 2022, what do I think it's going to be like to get a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox or a Switch OLED for that matter? Yeah, I do think it's still going to be a little difficult to obtain these consoles, but I think it's going to get better, and here's why. Even though the supply shortages are still a thing because COVID just ran rampant through the entire world and it doesn't even show any signs of stopping, I do think you're going to be able to get a console more regularly, and here's why. Because people have already been trying to get these consoles for well over a year already, especially the Xbox Series X and the PS5. Now, I know personally a lot of people in my family, close friends, who have been able to find them online, getting them in bundles. Retailers seem to be doing a little bit more to ensure that these consoles are going to actual consumers and not scalpers. So I think it's going to be a little bit easier to get your hands on one of these things. And thank God, okay? Because we're gonna get into the part of this video where I talk about just the games and a little bit of the rumors that have been going around about certain games being released. Now, personally, I think it's going to be just fine to get a Switch OLED. Now, I was doing a little research online and people seem to beg to differ, but personally, I drive all over the tri-state area in New England, and let me tell you something, I see them almost every single Friday, almost every single restock day. There's 3 of them at a Target, at a Walmart, at a Best Buy. I see them pretty regularly, okay? I don't think it's gonna be that difficult for you to get your hands on a Switch OLED. Personally, I'm waiting to get mine. I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer, but I'm definitely gonna get a Switch OLED, and I don't think it's gonna be a problem for you. You know, and even Nintendo says, yeah, they're gonna see a little bit of a difficulty supplying the amount of Switch OLEDs that they want. However, it's still a hefty amount, just sitting at around 22 million versus the around 35 million they plan to release for the year of 2022. Yeah, 15 million is a lot of Switch OLEDs, but I don't think it's gonna be detrimental to the point where consumers like me and you are going to have a hard time finding them. Also, by the time you're watching this video, Nvidia has already released their little press conference that they said that they were going to have at CES 2022. That's January 4th. It happened at around 8 a.m. Pacific time. They announced probably new things that they plan on making. In my opinion, I am filming this the day before the press release. So my guess is that they're releasing a new SKU of the 30 series of graphics cards. So like the 3090 Ti, maybe a little bit of, you know, middle ground GPUs in between the 3080 and stuff like that. It's not really exciting, honestly, because unfortunately, I don't think that you're gonna have an easier time finding a graphics card in 2022. Unfortunately, that part of the market is hit, I think, personally, much harder than the console areas, because it's just, man, oh man, I just been looking at graphics cards, and even for a 1660 Ti, you're gonna pay double and triple the amount for the MSRP. It's insane. It's unfortunate, but I don't think that being able to build a PC in 2022 is going to be any easier. If anything, maybe more towards 2023, the end of 2022, but we'll just have to wait and see. But that's my guess. Just a new SKU of graphics cards from the 30 series. Nothing special there. My suggestion going into 2022, if you're planning on PC gaming, go to an SI website, like, you know, NZXT BLD, iBuyPower, something like that. I would just get a pre-built from one of those companies. I would get a pre-built from one of those companies because, yeah, they might be a little bit more expensive than buying the parts yourself but if you could get them at MSRP, yeah, that would be the case. But at least you get a nice little 1-year warranty. You get support with it. And you know what? They get their graphics cards at MSRP. So that's the way to go right now if you want to get into the gaming PC scene. So getting into the meat and the exciting part of this video, guys, is the games that are coming for 2022. And it's always been my personal opinion that I don't think that the consoles should have came out holiday 2020, okay? They were not ready. There was a lot of systems for both consoles that weren't really totally ready, and obviously with the lineup of games that both sides had, they really weren't planning, or they were planning for those games to come out in 2021, but unfortunately with the pandemic, it screwed everything up. And you can see now with this lineup that this is what they wanted to do, at least if they were obviously planning to launch these consoles 2020 and have a nice lineup for 2021. This is why I'm saying that this should have been 2021. So let's jump right in. So jumping into the PlayStation side of things, guys, games that we were all excited for 2021 but eventually got pushed back into this year. This game, obviously, everyone is excited about. That is Horizon Forbidden West. This comes out in about a little under 2 months at February 18th, 2022. Get your tickets ready, boys and girls, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. I can't wait to play this freaking game. We got God of War Ragnarok slated for 2022 sometime. People and leaks have speculated it to come out in around September, holiday of 2022. That sounds believable to me, but I guess we're just gonna have to sit tight. But it is slated for this year. We got Gran Turismo 7 coming out on March 4th, 2022. If you're a big fan of racing simulator games, this game looks incredible. And, you know, Forza Horizon got a really good review score, so I'm sure that this is gonna be the game that is gonna be compared to. Gran Turismo 7 looks really good. Also, a third-party exclusive that I am personally extremely excited for is Forspoken. That game is also slated for 2022, but there's not a solid release date for it. I really hope it does come out this year because, oh man, this game looks beautiful. I mean, just look at it. Woo! Woo! Also, games that are coming out for both systems that I'm super freaking excited for are games like Elden Ring. Oh my god, that is going to be such a huge time dump. I am so excited. That game looks like everything I want it to be. Hopefully it releases with about as least bugs as possible. It got delayed several times, so my hopes are high for this game. Please don't disappoint. Oh, also, we got another awesome game coming out this August for both Xbox and PlayStation. That is going to be Saints Row, coming out this August 2022. Oh man, I can't wait. It's that perfect blend of Grand Theft Auto with some silly, over-the-top mechanics. I loved Saints Row the 3rd. It was great. I'm looking forward to this because this game, once again, looks absolutely awesome. Yeah, awesome. Also, on the Nintendo side of things, don't think that Nintendo didn't come to play today. Woo! Because this month, I believe we have Pokemon Arceus coming out. That game looks, or Arceus? I don't know. Please don't kill me on that. I'm just, yeah, you know, the new Pokemon's coming out this month. I'm excited for it. That might be a day one buy for me because it's got that open world aspect to Pokemon, things that, you know, my 8-year-old self has been dreaming of since the beginning of time. Really, it looks fabulous. Another game, obviously, without having to really say it, is people are looking forward to the sequel to Breath of the Wild, whatever they're going to call that game. We should see something released on that sometime in the future. Hopefully, I'm thinking holiday of 2022, we're going to see something about that game. Maybe a release date by then. I think it's going to be released in the holiday of 2022. If you want my honest opinion, I think they're going to wait until the last moment because they want this game to be super polished, which I can appreciate. Okay. Also, there are some rumors that they will be releasing a remastered version of Metroid Prime, the game that came out originally for the GameCube. Now, I hope so that there is something Metroid in 2022. I believe that there will be, because we still are waiting to see something about Metroid Prime 4. We've been waiting since 2017, and then they announced that they scrapped it in a year or two later, and it broke everybody's heart, and including mine. And we've just been waiting to hear something on a new Metroid. And seeing that Dread has been so successful for Nintendo, I can't see them not releasing at least something to hype Metroid Prime up. You know, it's gotta happen. Also, we're waiting on Splatoon 3. That game is gonna be incredible. You know, it kind of looks like Splatoon 2 to me. I hope they add a little bit more weapon varieties, more mechanics to the games. But I do think it's going to be a great game nonetheless. You got the new Kirby game coming out this year, an open world-ish Kirby game. It looks incredible. I am a huge fan of Kirby, and I can't wait to see what they can do with our boy Kirby. It is just going to be so much fun. And this is why this is going to be the year for the gamer, guys, because there's so much choice, right? And when there's so much choice and when there's so much competition, us, the consumers, win, okay? Because the one thing you don't want to have is no choice, okay? Especially when it comes to the products that you consume. And this is why it's going to be so epic. So what do you guys think? 2022 is looking to be the year of the gamer, in my opinion. And it's so exciting because we don't even know. Everybody's cards aren't really on the table yet, you know? There's so much more to discover. We have Directs, we have E3, we have PlayStation showcases, Xbox showcases that are going to be slated all throughout this year. It is exciting to be a gamer, and I do believe that if you don't have one of the new gen consoles yet, I believe that there is going to be light at the end of the tunnel this year for you guys, for you to get your new console. And it is easier to get your PlayStations online. It is easier to get your Xboxes. Hell, I've even seen Xbox Series S's flooding the store shelves. I've seen 5, 6 of them at a time. I saw one time a PS5 digital in a Best Buy. They're there, you guys, and they're showing up, and you just have to stay hopeful because the only people that can bring you down is yourself. Remember that. So that's gonna do it for this week's video, guys. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. But if you loved the video, hit subscribe and stick around because we come out with content every Tuesday. Thank you guys once again, and I'll see you in next week's video.